What is up, Kings? I got another story time for you boys. This one's gonna be pretty good, a little juicy one. And I do apologize ahead of time. I'm kind of sick. I'm not feeling the best today. But anyways, this story takes place about 2 years ago. Sophomore, I was a sophomore in high school. So me and just a couple friends are working in the fourth period. We had science fourth period at the time. And we started hearing thunder and shit like that. We all knew there was gonna be a thunderstorm because like the news and shit. Or I say thunderstorm. This was a fucking hurricane. So like we knew there was gonna be a hurricane coming. We just wasn't sure when. We just knew it was gonna be sometime in the day. You know what I mean? Teachers was watching the weather all through first and second block, shit like that. But we just didn't know when it was gonna come. So basically, let's fast forward in the third block, just like 45 minutes or so, I would say roughly. And like they call in the intercoms, the principal's talking. She says that everybody needs to go to the cafeteria or whatever, and school's basically canceled. Call your parents, tell them to come pick you up, whatever. And I just didn't have anybody to pick me up at the time, so it was me and this one friend. I'm just gonna call him Kelvin. We didn't have anybody to pick us up. So we were just kind of sitting there talking, bullshitting around for maybe 45 minutes. And we were like, honestly, bro, fuck this shit. Let's come out with a plan, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Because this shit's not the move. You know what I mean? Like our actual lunch period is fisting to start. We're fisting out to eat, bro. There's like, this bitch is slam packed, like 200 or so students. Because like I said, most people had done left already. So, it was just already it was slam packed before that, but after everybody started getting signed out and everybody started to get picked up and shit, it was just like there wasn't shit to do. There was shit to do, you know what I mean? Out of like 200 people, there's only like maybe like roughly 15 people that I actually knew or like were actually cool with, because I had a lot of beef with people back then. So it was like just it was not the move. It was boring as shit. We were like, bro, let's get the fuck out of here. So anyways, me and him come up with this plan. We're just gonna act like we're going to the bathroom, and then we're just cutting out. We're just gonna walk out the front doors, go behind the back, and head towards my house. Cause my friend Kelvin, his house was roughly 45 minutes away, like driving. You know what I mean? Mine's like 5 driving, so maybe like 10, 15 walking. I'll say that it's probably like 15, 30, but anyways, we do it. We head out walking. No teacher sees. It's all cool. We're all good. So, anyways, we start walking to. Whenever you get like halfway to my house, there's a public park. And remind you, it's not raining hard when we leave. Like it's not raining too terribly bad. But like the more we start walking towards my house, is raining pretty bad. Like wind starts to pick back up. And like I said, this is hurricane shit. So like maybe like fucking 30 to 50 mile per hour winds. So it's not too bad, but you feel the shit. There's like trees tipped over in the park, all that nice shit. One actually got struck by lightning. Like you could tell because it just split it like straight down the middle. As we're walking, bro, we were like, we have these little awnings in the park, and I was like, bro, let's just hunker down for a minute. You know what I mean? We can talk, do whatever. And so, anyways, this was one of those like stages. I was like rapping, freestyling, like fucking Eminem or some shit. Just some white ass dude freestyling underneath the awning. We were smoking our vapes and shit like that. And yeah, we noticed some car pulls up. All right, like remind you, this is hurricane. Like nobody else is here. There's not another fucking soul in sight. Not another car at the park. Nothing. And anyways, they sit there for like maybe 5 minutes or so. And me and my homie, we're kind of getting skeptical of this. All right, they pull off. All right, we're thinking like, all right, bro, let's go ahead and head back to my house. You know what I mean? Because like the park, we're by the road. Because you know what I mean? Like it's like Parkway, and then it's like my house. Well, we call it Parkway. It's just like the road in front of the park, but it's like it goes, you loop around a couple more blocks whatsoever. It's my fucking house. So we do that. We start walking. All right, a dare car pulls up, and if you don't know what dare is basically just like some anti-drug shit. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what dare is. You got to take like a class on it, or we did anyway. We were forced to take a class on it. And anyways, he pulls up, and there's only one person that drives that car, and that's the SOR officer, which is basically like he's the officer that runs the school, like law wise. And anyways, he walks out, so we started just like kind of fast walking, not running, but we were just fast walking like towards the back of the park, because like it's just like kind of like woods back there. And he's like, if I have to chase y'all are going to jail. If y'all run from me, you're going to jail. And I still have my nick on me, alright? So I chunked this bitch, and we have like a little lake in the middle of it. And it lands. So like my vape just lands in the water. So like he couldn't find it. I don't know if he seen me throw it or not. But anyways, he takes us to the he like we was start walking towards him because I'm the only person out of vape, and I threw it. And I was like, fuck it, we're already caught. He knows who we are, because obviously they were looking for us. So if we run, I make it back to my house, and then what? He just shows up to my fucking house, like like he knows where I stay, like. So we just cooperate. We get back in the car. We hear him on the radio, or like I hear him on the radio. Me and Kelvin, we hear him on the radio. He's talking like, I got the two that run away from school. He's like talking to the cops, like they were definitely looking for us. All right. He takes us back to school. We get searched, so that's why I'm really glad I threw the vape in the fucking water. Yeah, I mean, of course we got suspended for walking out of school, stuff like that. So it wasn't too nice when I got home, because my parents like, what the fuck were you thinking? You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the end. And also just another little like follow up. I went back to go see if like my vape, because it didn't make it all the way into the water. It was a pretty fucking far throw, but it just wasn't there. Like some Nick fiend just went up, grabbed it, was like, oh shit, free vape, free auto. So yeah, I don't know, but that's the story, boys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know, like, sub, all that good shit. So yeah, peace, boys. Peace.